All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. I'm very pleased to introduce Brion BURGHARD. Please, you belong to, in French, Laboratoire National Pacific Northwest. Is that right? And maybe can you introduce yourself and your organization?
From Pacific Northwest National Laboratory, Brion BURGHARD. It's a Department of Energy laboratory.
So where do you come from precisely?
It's Richland, Washington.
All right, so you cross
Pacific Northwest.
You cross quasi two oceans. Maybe you cross the Earth and the Atlantic Ocean to be to be with us. To welcome in Marseille. So my first question is quite simple. Can you tell us about your first RFID related project?
Sure. In the late 80s, the American textile industry was trying to improve their economic competitiveness through some infusion of new technologies, and RFID was one technology of interest. We did a little pilot program where we used passive tags, little button tags that could either be affixed to garments or sewn into the garment, and we built a carousel with a fixed reader. You put the clothes on the garments, and as they rotated around, it would the RFID would pick up the tag ID, and we had a database of the garments that were on there, and it would show a picture on the screen as it came around. So you could use it to, ask for something, and then it would automatically rotate around and bring the proper garment out. So it's an interesting introduction to RFID for me.
I think it is, yes, tremendous. My second question is, how are you applying RFID technology today, now?
Yeah, well, since then we've got more into active RFID technology as opposed to passive, and we're using it with the American Army for logistics tracking. So they use active tags on all their containerized shipments, and we help do the test and evaluation of products they're purchasing from their vendors to make sure they're meeting all the standards requirements and performance requirements under their contract. We're also doing some work with the Department of Energy to track mobile radiation sources for the oil and gas industry, and we're developing a system now.
All right, thank you. Last question, but not least, how do you see RFID technology being used in the future?
Well, today most applications are an add-on to a product. It's not integrated into the device. So I think in the future you'll see more RFID and sensors integrated into the design of different devices and assets that you're wanting to track. So it's not an afterthought. And actually maybe structural electronics, where it becomes part of like bridges and structures where you have them fitted with RFID and sensors.
All right, thank you so much. Please come back whenever you want.
Thank you very much.
Brion BURGHARD, Laboratoire National Pacific Northwest. Thank you very much.
Thank you.